up, Bloody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And over here is my fussy kitty, Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sousou no Frieren chapters 130 through 131. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm. And it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this fussy cat right here, who's been extremely naughty and knocking things over, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, the last time I covered Sousou no Frieren, we saw the governor put out a hit on Siri. It's going to be very interesting to see where we go from here. So let's get to 1:30, see what's in store for us today. Despite the early morning, it is rather boisterous outside. The imperial capital at this time is holding the National Foundation Festival. I know. It is truly wonderful to not have to show my face before the troublesome high society. You're a new face for the usual investigation. Who might you be? Let's see. I like her ponytail. I'm Kanone of the Special Forces of Magic. He's the Special Forces of Kitty Magic. Right, Kitty? Yeah. He's a fussy kid, Special Forces of Kitty Magic. That insignia you bear, I take it you are a vice captain? It seems I am considerably, receiving considerably spectacular treatment today. Am I being treated as a traitor? Let's see. Gluck-sama, you only need to say one sentence. I was deceived by Mott. If you had been colluding with the demon, then even His Majesty the Emperor would have no choice but to issue a cruel sentence. So I would be honored with death like other nobles then. With all due respect, for a man who has distinguished himself by purging the depravity and corruption in the fortified city of Weiss, His Majesty as well does not wish to act in a way that would undermine his sense of duty. I wonder if he thinks that I was not ready to dine in hell. Ta! If an execution is to be held, make it grand. Evil should be judged. Dude! Moreover, I'm not the one who had distinguished themselves. It was an achievement between Mott and I. I am aware. Gluck-sama, I am aware. So please. Who's pulling the strings here? Denkin. Is it Imperial Mage Denkin? No, it can't be. He knows very well that I abhor depravity and corruption. Well, in that case, your master must be someone else, a person with vested interest in Denkin's actions. I see. So that is the reason why this investigation has been prolonged all the way until the National Foundation Festival. I'm being dragged into some political strife, I presume. What are you planning to get Denkin to do by holding me hostage? Or, on the other hand, is there some sort of worrying circumstance if Denkin were to take action right now? Well, whatever. At any rate, the decision is not for me to make, so please do what you will. Dude, Gluck is awesome! I love that Gluck just gives no fuck. I'm rhyming again. He gives no fucks about this. He's just like, dude, I know what you're trying to do. It's just not gonna work. You can try all you want. I don't give a fuck. Gluck-sama, if you wish. I'm not sure whether or not this suits your taste, however. Oh, that's nice. Your perception is extraordinary. I've not particularly requested such gratification. That's fine. I will do it myself. Hey, at least to giving him a cigarette. Hopefully it's not poisoned. You do not seem to smoke yourself. My captain has a fondness for that, so I carry them with me. I see. The scent of this cigarette is familiar to me, as if I had smelled it not long ago. But, well, for you people, I suppose that would be at least a half-century ago. Who is the current captain of the Special Forces of Magic, I wonder? Oh, I see. So it is Phrase, then. In that case, it wouldn't be surprise for her to be your master. So that little girl's a captain now. Truly feel the passage of time, Aww. Should I slay her here? This flashback. This is the first time hearing you suggest the murder of another. This is merely an inspection. Just put up an adequate smoke screen. Or do you not trust me? She possesses the power to eradicate this fortified city of Weiss. It is not the kind of might that would be sent as an envoy. There's surely some sort of motive. 'Tis the sin for treason, That does not sound so bad. What an exaggerated jest. Glucksama, if it were me, I would be able to deal with her. Please permit me to fight. You don't have the faintest clue about politics, do you? If we make enemies of the Empire, we will not be able to survive. You know? No, I don't think so. I think that is incorrect. If you make enemies with the capital, they'd be destroyed by Mott if you unleashed him. But politically, though, it'd be a different story. Weiss's enemies will all be eradicated by me. Phenomenal. That sounds exciting as well. Let's pray that it never comes to that. Ultimately, I made the uninspiring decision for us to probe each other's intentions. Turns out she was a truly troublesome and typical scoundrel. I now regret that decision. If I knew I would end up in this situation, I should have sent Mach to kill her back then. Well, yeah. And you too. You are being misguided by that sly fox's schemes. I'm sure you must harbor many worries. If you don't mind sharing with me, I could offer consultation. Your sympathy is enough. Glucksama, the report states that there is consideration for extenuating circumstances. If you wish to atone for your crime, fulfill your duty as the feudal lord for the people of the fortified city of Weiss until the end of your days. Such is His Majesty the Emperor's will. I believe it would not be too late for you to dine in hell afterwards. Besides, if Weiss's tranquility is a result of your collective achievement, then all the more. What would you know? Pardon my impertinence. I don't know what you people are planning to commit in the imperial capital, but I pray you people do not take my seat down in hell. Gluck is awesome. Gluck is such an asshole. He is, but I do like that they're like, you know what? If you're just doing your thing, you're old as it is. You're doing your thing. The people of Weiss are happy. If you're going to die soon anyway, like, just live out your days just doing your thing. And then you'll have your judgment in hell. But I love what Gluck said here as well. I want to read this part again here. I believe it would not be too late for, or I'm going to start here. Yeah. If you wish to atone for your crimes, no, here it is. Glucksama, the report states that there is consideration for extenuating circumstances. If you wish to atone for your crime, fulfill your duty as the feudal lord for the people of the fortified city of Weiss until the end of your days. Such is His Majesty the Emperor's will. I believe it would not be too late for you to dine in hell afterwards. Besides, if Weiss's tranquility is a result of your collective achievement, then all the more. What would you know? Pardon my impertinence. I don't know what you people are planning to commit in the imperial capital, but I pray you people do not take my seat down in hell. It's basically saying, it's like, what you're doing, I pray that you're not going to do something worse than me and just take my spot. Nah. Well, Gluck, they probably are. Denkin-sama, I've already received the report. Await the verdict in Weiss, What a rather light measure. I'm sure my father-in-law desired a proper judgment. You've gone above and beyond for us. Father-in-law's transfer to the fortified city of Weiss will take place at noon, and I am to accompany him. If there is one good thing to take from this, I suppose it would be that we will not need to show our faces to the high society, as such an event only leads to trouble. Glucksama shared a similar sentiment. So what are you people conspiring? Please inquire with Captain Phrase. I'm asking you because doing that would loosen my grip on Frace's reins. Tell me the details of your mission. That was the true mission issued to you. With all due respect, I believe I do not have the authority. You do not have the authority, you say? What about a most curious answer? Is it a top secret matter to the Special Forces of Magic, or is it canon report? You're being rude to Dekken-sama, Nu. Give it to me later. The two mages from before have been apprehended. Dekken-sama, do please forgive this impudence. There appears to be an urgent matter, so I must return to headquarters. Be wary. I think you should be concerned for Gluck-sama's well-being. Oh, good grief. Folks of the Imperial Capital, as well as the Continental Magic Association, are bloody doing whatever they want in secret without informing me about anything. Well, in my position, I suppose I cannot get either of them to trust me. Guess I should go ahead and lay the groundwork then, even though I wish I could leave sooner. Groundwork for... Wait! The groundwork for what? Top of the morning, Fern. For today as well, let us go seek magical items. Let's go patrolling, yep. Very well, good morning. Frieren-sama's awake early, what? She has changed. Piece of cake. And her hair is tied up. It's incredible, no? Can it be that even breakfast is already... I'm not at that point yet. Feed me. What's going on here? Frieren-sama woke up early. Right. Is that supposed to be incredible? Don't eat while reading. It's absolutely earth-shattering. There will surely be a cataclysm tomorrow. What's up with these people? All right. Now let's get to 131. And chapter 131 is titled Escape. Ooh, I love this cover page. It is cute. Please show me your hands. So now we're back at the jail. Right. Try not to cause needless trouble. Well, do we look well enough to cause trouble? As it remains, I can't see nor use mana detection. Well, yeah, because of the spell that happened. There isn't any sign of a breach in my mental defenses. It also doesn't seem as though I've genuinely lost my sight. Chances are I could still physically see, but I can't perceive it. That is what it feels like. I wonder whether my internal regulation of mana got disrupted. If so, I can understand not being able to trigger my mana detection. In essence, what has been cast upon me is a type of spell that restricts one of my senses. Like the telekinesis, I witnessed, although it may be powerful, I wonder whether he was simply casting fundamental magic. That spell itself did not feel particularly unique. The question is how did he pull this off? That is far more crucial. Nonetheless, even if I can contemplate this, I suppose it is a waste of time. I think I'll just pass the baton to Four Eyes after this. Things seem rather complicated after all. Wait, no. Perhaps it isn't as complicated as it seems. If that's true... Oh no, as expected, I can't cast magic, can I? I know not of its composition, but it seems accurate to assume that it is an effect that originates from the ropes. We've seen this kind of thing before in terms of bindings that suppress magic. We've seen it, and I know I need to catch up with it. We've seen it like in Suicide Squad Isekai. We've seen it obviously with the Sea Stone cuffs in One Piece. So this is not surprising. I've been constantly awaiting an opportunity to escape, but my options are limited without the liberty of magic. Oh, kitty, you look so cute. Even if Ubel is aware that this rope may be severed, it's futile if she can't cast Rail Satan or the nigh unstoppable cutter spell. Wait, an effect that originates from the rope. During the first class exam, Ubel eradicated Sense's clone. Despite being a complex defensive technique, this girl completely ignored the effect that originated from Sense's hair. Let's see. Let me read this again. Despite being a complex defensive technique, this girl completely ignored the effect that originated from Sense's hair and used her nigh unstoppable cutter spell to shred it into pieces. That dense, massive killing intent that was tougher than any defense magic I know of, and sharper than the typical offense magic of Soul Track. Ubo treated it no different from typical hair and managed to cut through it like paper. If that's the case, then this too. Wait, casual relationship would clearly be distorted, wouldn't it? To begin with, since she can't cast magic, if she could even ignore that, I can't even begin to imagine the principles involved. Is there even any use in pondering over those principles? Ubo, what? Can you use magic? Why would you ask something like that? Oh, never mind. No need to explain. Your hands, bring them to me. Oh, she was able to do it. Here's your answer. Well, that she was dude. Can we just get the ship already? Just sail it. You have my gratitude. Although she is quite vulnerable to the effects of formless magic, physical magic may have their effects twisted and rejected depending on her imagination. Where's the line drawn and what kind of rules are involved? I truly can't even begin to imagine the principles involved. Hold on. Perhaps there really isn't any use in pondering over this. I'm sure this girl herself doesn't even know what the rules are. I don't think she does. You are a bloody idiot. It's clearly mean to call me an idiot, isn't it? Actually, I do suppose I feel somewhat idiotic. You turned that former Imperial Plaza surroundings into a mountain of rubble, didn't you? I thought that region there was originally slated for destruction. So you're planning to report to Captain Phrase that you saved her the trouble of destruction? Come on, let us go and report. No thanks, you go get scolded on your own. Also, you went berserk quite spectacularly, didn't you? That isn't like you. If your target refused to surrender and posed a chance of retaliating, you should have awaited my assistance. Why? She would have just ran off. Knowing you typically would have done that. I made the judgment that they would have been dangerous if they were not apprehended there. Probably. I thought one of them in particular would have become a significant threat. He is right. A threat? The way she fought, or more like that sensation, she felt like Captain Phrase. So, Four Eyes, where are we? At the top of a tower. We're rather high up. I see. Maybe we should go with this side? What's down from here? A precipitous cliff. And even further down, I could hear a great commotion. A marketplace. How incredible are you, Four Eyes? Your mind detection can reach that far. Seriously? Well, I'm actually surprised by your hearing, though. This isn't the kind of distance from which you could hear that great commotion. Anyway, let's escape. All right, let's try not to have the rubble fall from that side. What's the deal with these people behaving like phantoms? For now, I will buy us some time, so let's try to find an opening to escape. Here they are. I will tell you everything, so could you let me off? I can care less what becomes of this girl. Liar. You really should not say something like that. She risked her life to protect you, right? She will feel disgusted by you, you know. I was threatened by this girl. I'm innocent. What? Do kids these days sell their comrades as easily? Yeah. I'm thankful that you are willing to talk, but I apologize, Kanan. I have blundered. It's a fake! I am aware. One of them is gone. This must be clone magic. Why did he switch places? He was in his real form when I arrested him. I will look for him. Now then, that rope doesn't matter anymore. Would you like me to cut it? You're skilled at concealing your mana. It's quite the thing to be able to deceive new. Don't move. This approach of yours is worrying. Even if I were to allow you to escape, I would need to report to my superiors that I had fought with all my might. If I let you two escape before my very eyes after being held captive, I'd be deemed as having neglected my duties and thus subjected to expulsion. Do you understand? Now that things have ended up like this, I must fight you two to the death. Let us avoid... She's just... God! Let's avoid complications together. Drop your staff right now, and then... If that's the case, how about we try this instead? Oh, here we go. Nigh unstoppable cutter, rail-sighted. What are you plotting? There's a marketplace below us. Before the people down there notice, couldn't you just safely lower all of this rubble to another site? Because if not, there's no knowing how many might die. Sneaky. If you're worried about neglecting your duties, I prioritize the lives of our people. You can just report that. 'Tis a good idea. Let's roll with that. You scum, hurry and get lost. I don't really enjoy that way of doing things. I know. I'll be careful from now on. I shall pursue them. Halt, Wig. We won't be able to handle things if they pull off something like this again in town. Tell New to leave them be as well. Are you planning to let them off the hook? I'm getting them to freely leave behind intel this way, aren't I? With their kind, the best solution is to catch all of them at once. That is very, very true, actually. But, something that is happening, for those of you that don't know, is, Sousou no Frieren is going on indefinite hiatus again. It's crazy. I feel bad that it is, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. We have to deal with it. This is like what? The second series I'm covering that's going on definite hiatus. Yeah, Four Nights of the Apocalypse is going on definite hiatus too. I really like the direction we're going in with this. I love how they escaped. Dude, Gluck is just everything though. Him and Denkin are fucking amazing. I loved what they did in 130. That was awesome. I'm glad I covered these chapters together because of how they connected to each other like this. Because of canon, how they connected. I think was smart. I'm glad I did it this way. But very curious what you guys thought of these chapters. What do you guys think of how they escaped, though? That escape was sick. That was brilliant. But man, I think about what Gluck said about that flashback where Mott said they should have killed her, that there was something sus going on that day. And then Gluck said, he's like, yeah, I wish I would have killed her then. So, I think, keeping that in mind, I think canon kind of took that to heart. And it's like, yeah, probably should have done that. Or if he's saying this, then yeah, that's probably what we should have. There's something going on with Phrase. So this is going to be very interesting when this manga comes back next. It's going to be very interesting to see where we go from here. It's crazy to see. You know what? I'm not surprised in terms of the corruption. We already knew about the corruption. But it's going to be interesting to see how it gets exposed. But I have to wonder, though. Do you guys think, based off of what Gluck was saying, it seems like Gluck regrets not only going after having Mott kill Phrase, but probably going after the rest of them too. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. And just thinking about it, this is like the second series today that I covered where like the real enemy is humanity. It's not the demons, it's humanity. Interesting, isn't it? But let me know your thoughts. The first one being make the exorcist fall in love, for those that are curious. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Sousou no Frieren content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.